Welcome to our cozy corner of tales, where magic and wonder come alive. Tonight we'll embark on a thrilling adventure from ancient India, where the mighty elephants roam and the gods whisper secrets to the wind. In the vibrant land of Hindu mythology, a legendary story has been passed down for centuries, and it's time for us to uncover its secrets. Let's begin our journey with King Gajasura Part 1, a captivating tale from the Ganesha Stories collection.
The Story of Gajasura, Part 1. Gajasura, the king of demons, belonged to the dynasty of King Tarakasura. Gajasura was a demon king and he was in the form of an elephant. He had conquered and ruled the three worlds. With Sonitapuram as its capital, Gajasura ruled over the three worlds and ill-treated the people. He never allowed things to happen on time. The rituals were not conducted on time, and people were not allowed to work according to the seasons. Because of such callousness, the people suffered a lot, especially during harvesting. Even the king of death, Yamadharmaraya, was also terrified of Gajasura. On one hand, being an ardent devotee of Lord Shiva and worshipping him every day, he ill-treated people and saints who worshipped the gods. One day, Lord Indra, also known as Devendra, finished his duties in his court and was resting in his chambers. Sage Narada, who was an ardent devotee of Lord Vishnu, visited Indra in his chambers. Narada was known for his travels to distant worlds and realms, also known as lokas. He always chanted the name of Narayana. He carried news of the three worlds and enlightening wisdom. Devendra received Narada and offered him a place to sit. "Oh Narada, what is happening in the three worlds?" he asked. Narada said, "Devendra, you must have heard about the demon king Gajasura. Under his regime, people are ill-treated and they suffer a lot because of him." And then he explained in detail about the heartless and ruthless king. After having heard this, Devendra was worried and said, "Oh Narada, I am afraid that I too will face difficulties soon if Gajasura is not stopped. Before such a situation arises, we have to do something." They thought hard and decided to pay a visit to Lord Shiva at Kailasha and ask for a solution. On their arrival, Lord Shiva asked, "To what do we owe a visit by both Narada and Indra together?" Narada and Indra paid homage to Lord Shiva as well as Lord Vishnu, who was also present there. Then Narada said, "O Lord, you are omnipresent and savior of all the worlds. Is there anything that you do not know?" Then Indra, describing the sufferings of the people in the world due to Gajasura, said, "I am afraid that one day my Indraloka will also slip from my hands. O Lord, please help us," he pleaded. Vishnu, on hearing Indra's plea for help, said, "Fear not, Indra. As long as Shiva and Parvati, the source of our faith, are together and not separated, we and our worlds are safe. Have no fear about Indralok, or for that matter, about Devalok." Shiva addressed Goddess Parvati, "Dear, as Sri Hari said, let us always protect the heavens." "We always promise to protect this universe from any hardship," said Goddess Parvati. On hearing the promise made by them, feeling confident and brave, Narada and Indra bowed to them and left Kailasha. A few days later, while Gajasura was talking to his ministers in his court, Narada Maharishi went there. Immediately Gajasura got up and received Narada Maharishi with respect and offered him a place to sit. Then Gajasura asked politely, "O sage, may I know what brings you to my kingdom?" Narada looked around and asked, "What is going on here? You seem to be in a serious discussion." Gajasura looked at his ministers and said, "This meeting is regarding the war that we are going to start. We were discussing how to wipe out all the gods once and for all." Then Narada smiled and said, "Oh ho! Another war meeting! A similar meeting was held in Kailasha a few days back." Gajasura was surprised and said, "A similar meeting? At Kailasha? May I know what it was about?" "Yes, the gods, with the help and cooperation of Harihara, that is, Vishnu and Shiva, are planning to destroy the demonic race radically without leaving anyone behind," said Narada. Gajasura got up in a rage and said angrily, "Before any such thing happens, I will destroy all the gods." Narada smiled slightly and said, "Oh, Gajasura, many demonic heroes like you spoke a lot about destroying the gods. But what happened in the end? Were they able to succeed? No. Do you know the reason for it? All the gods lived methodically and practiced righteousness. Therefore, fate always smiled on them and they were always successful." Gajasura said in a fit of anger, "That's it! With my powers, I will make all those gods brush aside the righteous path that they follow. Then let us see how they can achieve success. Why are you so agitated and angry? There is no point in doing something so stupid. As long as Goddess Shakti, who is none other than Goddess Parvati, is with Lord Shiva, there can be no harm done to the gods. The same has been reiterated many times by Lord Vishnu," said Narada. "I will use all my strength to separate Shiva from Parvati," said Gajasura with confidence. "Goddess Parvati, the incarnation of Shakti, as long as she is with Shiva, your powers are useless," said Narada. Then Gajasura thought for a while and said, "If I can't achieve it with my strength and power, I will achieve the same with devotion." Narada said, "Tathastu," meaning, "So be it." He started chanting "Narayana, Narayana," and left the king's court. Gajasura went into the forest and started his penance for Lord Shiva. With great devotion he chanted, "Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya." Meanwhile, Narada went to Goddess Parvati. "Oh, Mother, please accept my salutations," he said, and bowed to her. Then Goddess Parvati said, "Oh, Sage Narada, come sit down. So, what is the problem this time around? You don't simply come by without any reason." Then Narada said, "Oh, Mother, there can be nothing hidden from you. I had come by to discuss an issue for your well-being." Parvati Devi looked surprised. With this, we come to an end of this chapter of the story. In the next story, we will know what Narada wanted to discuss with Goddess Parvati. Would Gajasura be successful in his evil intentions? The secret to the importance of the head of Lord Ganesha and many more in the next story.
As we conclude King Gajasura Part 1, remember that courage and wisdom can help us overcome even the most daunting challenges. Download the StoryWaves app from Apple or Android app stores to explore more stories from our Ganesha collection and cultures around the world. A StoryWaves subscription costs less than $1 a month, making it one of the most affordable ways to bring quality stories to your family. All new stories, including the next part of King Gajasura, are available on the StoryWaves app, with the most exciting content only available there. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow StoryWaves on Instagram, TikTok and Spotify for updates on upcoming content. Thank you warmly for watching.